Good morning. Today we're gonna take operations on decimal numbers. At first we have to study adding and subtracting decimals. Okay, what if we have two whole numbers and we wanna add them? If we have 438 plus 429 and we wanna add them, how? Put the first number 438, put the sign which is the plus, start from the unit, put the unit under the unit, the tens which is the 2 under the tens, the 100 which is the 4 under the 100, and start adding. Start from the right, 8 plus 9 equals 17, 7 8 carry up 1, 1 plus 3 equals 4, and 4 plus 2 equals 6. 4 plus 4 equals 8, so the answer gonna be 867. What if we have two decimal numbers and we want to add them? If we have 4.38 plus 4.29. At first you have to put the decimal point under the decimal point and put the dash and put the decimal point under the decimal point. For the first number you have to start with the number just after the decimal point, which is the 3. Then the 8. What about the number just before the decimal point, the 4? Okay, and now after the decimal point, do you have what? After the decimal point in the next number, you have 2, and here after the 2, you have 9. Before the decimal point, you have 4. Then put the plus. And you have to check that you copied the same number. Here you have 4.38 and here also you have 4.38. Here you have 4.29 and here also you have 4.29. Start from the right like this example. 8 plus 9 equals 17, 7 and carry up 1. 1 plus 3 equals 4 and 4 plus 2 equals 6. 4 plus 4 equals 8. So the answer gonna be 8.67, which is 8 and 67 hundredths. Of course, yes. Okay, let's go to the booklet. Booklet page 31. Here, let's start with letter C. Here you have 17.3. Put the point under the point. Put the dash. Put the point. After the decimal point you have 3. Put the sign which is the plus. Here, after the decimal point you have 6. And before the decimal point you have 4. Then 1. Check that you copied the same numbers, 17.3, 17.3, 14.6, 14.6, and the plus. Start from the right, 3 plus 6 equals 9, 7 plus 4 equals 11, 1 and carry up 1, 1 plus 1 equals 2, and 2 plus 1 equals 3. So the answer gonna be 31 and 9 tenths, which is 31.9. Let's go to letter E. We have put the point, put the point, put the dash, put the point, and put the sign which is the plus. In the first number, the number just after the decimal point is the 8, and the number just before the decimal point is the 9. And here in the next number, after the decimal point you have 0, put it under the 8, then 3. And before the decimal point you have 4. What about here? Fill the empty spaces with zeros. Fill any empty space with 0. Start from the right. 0 plus 3 equals 3. 8 plus 0 equals 8. 9 plus 4 equals 13. So the answer gonna be 13 and 83 hundredths. 13.83. Let's go to letter G. In letter G, we have a whole number plus a decimal number. How to add the whole number and the decimal number? Of course, the whole number is considered as 13.0, right? Okay, so we have to put the decimal point after the whole number, so don't forget to put it. Put the decimal point, put the decimal point, put the dash, put the decimal point. Start from the number just before the decimal point, here 3 then 1. Okay, here we haven't any numbers. Here after the decimal point we have 6 then 5, Here before the decimal point you have 2 under the 3 because this one is a unit and this one is also a unit. What about the empty places? Of course, put the plus. The empty places, fill it with zeros. Put the zeros in all the empty places and start from the right. 0 plus 5 equals 5. 0 plus 6 equals 6. 3 plus 2 equals 5. And 1 plus 0 equals 1. So the answer gonna be 15.65. 15.65, which is 15 and 65 hundredths. Okay, let's go to letter I. We have 23, put the decimal point, put the decimal point, put the dash, put the decimal point. After the decimal point here you have 2, then 0, then 0. Before the decimal point you have 3, then 2. What about the next number? Put the plus. After the decimal point you have 9 under the 2 because the 9 here is tenths and the 2 here is also tenths. And put the 7 under the 0, hundredths and hundredths. Put the 6 under the 0, which is thousandths and thousandths. Okay. Before the decimal point you have 3, which is in the units. So put the unit under the unit. What about the empty places? Put 1 0 for this empty place. Start from the right. 0 plus 6 equals 6. 0 plus 7 equals 7. 2 plus 9 equals 11. 1 and carry up 1. 1 plus 3 equals 4. And 4 plus 3 equals 7. 2 plus 0 equals 2. So the answer gonna be 27 and 176 thousandths. 27 and 176 thousandths. What about letter E? It's a 2 balanced decimal numbers. So you have only to put the decimal points and start adding. 8 plus 2 equals 10, 0 and carry up 1. 1 plus 2 equals 3, 3 plus 7 equals 10, 0 and carry up 1. 1 plus 4 equals 5, 5 plus 5 equals 10, 0 and carry up 1. 1 plus 7 equals 8, 8 plus 2 equals 10, which is 100. Okay, and the rest of the page gonna be homework. You have homework B, D, F, and H. All of these gonna be homework for today. Now let's go to booklet page 32. Subtracting decimal numbers. Let's start with E. Here we have 15 minus 2.17. 15 is considered the whole number, so you have to add the decimal point, right? Okay. And now put the point, put the decimal point, put the dash, and put the decimal point. Put the sign, which is the minus, okay. After the decimal point here, we haven't any number. What about before the decimal point? We have 5, then 1. What about in the next number? The next number after the decimal point, we have 1, then 7. What about before the decimal point? We have the 2. Can I put the 2 under the 1? Of course not, because the place value of the 2 here is units, and the place value of the 1 here is 10. So put the unit under the unit, which is the 5. Put here the 2. What about the empty places? Fill them with zeros. Put 0 here, and 0 here, and 0 here. Start subtracting. 0 minus 7. Can we take 7 from 0, which is nothing? No. The 0, when knock, this 0. Can I borrow 1? This 0? No, I haven't any 1. Okay, this 0, knock, the next 5. The 5 gonna be, can I take 1? Of course, you can take 1. The 5 gonna be 4. And this 0 gonna be 10. Okay. This 0 gonna knock, this 10. Can I borrow 1? Yes. This one gonna be 9 and this 0 gonna be 10. Start subtracting. 10 minus 7, yes, we can take 7 from the 10 now. 10 minus 7 equals 3. 9 minus 9 minus 1 equals 8. 4 minus 2 equals 2. And 1 minus 0 equals 1. So we have in the result 12.83. 12 and 83 hundredths. 12.83. Let's go to letter H. Put the decimal points, put the decimal points, put the dash, and put the decimal points. In the first number, after the decimal point, we have 0, then 5. Before the decimal point, we have 8, then 6. What about the next number? After the decimal point, we have 2, exactly under this 0, then 5, which is exactly under this 0. What about before the decimal point, you have 4 here and 2 here. What about the empty place? Put 0. 5 minus 0 equals 5. 0 minus 5. Can we take 5 from the 0? No. Knock, knock, the next 0. The next 0, can I borrow 1? No, I haven't any 1. Knock, knock, the next 8. The 8, can I borrow 1? Of course. The 8 gonna be 7. This 0 gonna be 10. Okay, this 0 gonna take 1 or borrow 1 from this 10. This 10 gonna be 9. And this 0 gonna be 10. The 0 gonna be 10. Then 5 minus 0, can we now make 5 minus 0 equals 5? 10 minus 5 equals 5. 9 minus 2 equals 7. 7 minus 4 equals 3. And 6 minus 2 equals 4. So the answer gonna be 43.755, which is 43 and 755 thousandths. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed our lesson.